now, I'm even bold enough to say video gaming is going downhill. I'm even bold enough to say that because the practices they're doing now, you
The right
couldn't.
one was
We're getting used to
right
the
here.
shit.
She swiped and almost took her face off. Guys are gonna get themselves killed, or they're gonna kill her. One of the way. Only one. They can only be only one. So, video games, yeah, maybe.
Like, cause just think about it. When before they had to release a finished product because there was no online, there was you couldn't update a game long down the road. But now it's so acceptable. They like, oh, we could just patch the game. We could just sell it now and fix the game down the road. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like these, and it's AAA titles that's coming out fucked up. People who make billions of dollars every fucking
Okay,
year.
all right. In regards to that, you have to understand that they still. It's like I still have to pay people. Making a game has gotten more expensive over the course of time. $60 does not cut making a video game anymore. It really doesn't. For some games, it really doesn't.
I don't realize that you realize these motherfuckers don't make that much. Why you think these video game developers go on strike every fucking year? Walkouts and shit. They don't get paid that much. The publisher gets the money. They get the back end because they know that back end is sweet, and they get the microtransactions. They don't make that much money. Shit.
But what's done with that is
Perfect.
that it now exists in a world where you don't have to do that. It's just like when rappers used or musicians used to go to publishers for them to put out their CDs. You now live in a digitized world. So these developers, they could put out their own games, but more than likely it's going to only be like digital. They could do that.
There's nothing wrong with digital. It's we talking about complete games. Like that's why more and more people are going to the indie developers because the indie developers are making better games than the AAA motherfuckers. And fun. You gotta look at a fun factor. Like Among Us, that was made by a small team. Fall Guys, small fucking team. Cuphead, Ori and forgot the name. Ori and the Wiz Keep or some shit like that. Small developers. Even that shitty ass game that PlayStation came out with, Death Stranding, that was still by a small team. That was Kojima and his little team, but it was still finished when it came out. No Man's Sky, people gave him the guy who made No Man's Sky less flack because they knew he was making that shit with his small ass team. You look at the game now, it's fucking beautiful. But there's no excuse for Activision, EA to make shitty ass fucking games because they make too much fucking money. They make too much money. Like every year, this game makes like $2 billion of one fucking game with recycled shit in it. Like I remember when this game came out, y'all was like, "This is Modern Warfare 2.0." It's basically what it is. Using the same fucking shit from it, like same assets. It ain't like they made it from scratch.
The game doesn't. The game doesn't change. It really doesn't. You have like they may make these tweaks to gun performance, and they may chop up or put together the perks, so it's kind of different. But if you look at it, if you line up all the perks like before, it's the same perks, but just a variety of ways across all the games. The problem is that I can't keep selling you the same game, so I have to change something about it so I can say, here, I'm giving you a brand new game. When during the PS2, they were running they were running on the same fucking engine for how long? Because they didn't have much to change. This shit, the character runs, slides the same way he fucking did in the original Black Ops. Is nothing new to me. Same fucking Simtex, same fucking flashbangs, same all same bullshit.
Yeah, but Slide didn't come out to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1 didn't have Slide. They had diving.
Okay. Okay.
Diving was a thing in Black Ops.
Yes,
But
it was.
I hear what you're saying. But Modern Warfare and Black Ops and Cold War is a brand new engine. That's why it's shitty. Nobody complained about the fucking gameplay of the old games. People don't realize you don't have to come out with a fucking new game every year, especially a shooting game. It's the same fucking shit. If you would have like this game right here needs a 2-year cycle. They need to put 2 years in this game, and then in 2022, then we need to get a new card. Then in 2024, a new card. But we get one every year. It's force feeded and it's not finished. Especially now with only 2 developers, since Sledgehammer is no fucking. The video game is going downhill, bro. It's just so much shit I can say about this game that like they took a goat ass game and just ruined it. There was never a fucking I didn't mean to cut you off, but there was never a scene for PC players in Modern Warfare, in Call of Duty, ever. Everybody played on console because when they did tournaments, they used console, and they still do today. You have to use a controller if you're going to play in a CDL tournament. Even if you play on PC, you have to use the same console so they can even it out. Who thought it was a good idea to mix that shit online? That's just dumb. There's no other video game that does that. That is dumb. Fortnite did it for 3 weeks and they changed it. They said it made the player base unbalanced, so we took it out. Not this fucking game. No, not this game. It's cool, it's acceptable now. Oh, that is dumb. Like, they know it's dumb. I even keep saying it. This game has no competition. That's the only thing this shit needs is competition.
It had competition. It had Halo, and then it's
Halo is in this. Halo didn't get bad. Halo 5 is dope.
I say Halo. I said not Halo. We end up getting Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, fucking Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4 because of Halo. Because they were trying to.
You know why you got them games? You know why you got wall running? Because of one game that really took a lot of money out of their pocket was Titanfall. Titanfall came out. And it took a lot of money out of their fucking pocket. Because Titanfall was fucking dope.
Because that was from Respawn.
Huh?
When half of Respawn left, they went and they created Titanfall. And if you look at it, and if you look at Titanfall, and you strip it down basic, you will feel some of the remnants of Call of Duty in Titanfall.
Modern Warfare 2.
What they should have did is they should have treated this game like how GTA does it. How they come up with a whole bunch of updates. That's what they should have did. They should have came up with a variety of maps and a variety of game modes and find a way to keep that fresh, because that's what really changes from game to game. They could have done that. They could have changed that from game to game and then make their minor tweaks. And I feel people would have been okay with that. You add in your new guns or whatever the fuck you want to do, and then wait a couple of years and then come out with a brand new one. That gives enough time for people to get good at it, a lot of time for people to get tournaments into it, and it would have worked like that. I mean, GTA 5 has been out for how long? Before that, GTA 4 was out for how long? And they sit fucking pretty. They are sitting fucking pretty and they don't give a fuck. They ain't no rush for nothing.
Yeah, but like they still supporting GA, but shit, they still made another game in between. They had what's that? Red Dead. Even though I don't fuck with that game.
From what I heard, I heard they did not do Red Dead Redemption 2 the way they were supposed to do it. A lot of people who were Red Dead fans were upset because they don't care. Rockstar is making so much money off of fucking GTA that they don't really care about putting out a new game. Then they came out with that fucking Red Dead Online, and when I jumped on Reddit, I'm looking at it, and people who had Red Dead Redemption 2 are complaining about Red Dead Online, how it became it's almost a pay to win game.
Yeah. I don't know why people thought that shit was gonna trump Grand Theft Auto 5. Making too much money off of it, but I feel like they're still gonna make one in the future. It's probably gonna be for the next gens. It's gonna come out eventually. It's just not in the fucking rush. But that, like, I say, like, this game should have been free. If they was gonna fucking put all this micro shit in it, it at least should have been free. You see, they took the loot boxes out because the government was getting on their ass, because technically it's gambling. It's fucking gambling. If you pay for something and you don't know what the fuck you're gonna open, and it's gambling, like point blank. Like no matter where you put it, especially if you get like, yeah, it's just gambling. So they took that out. So they damn, let's copy off something. The most successful game that's of our decade so far is Fortnite. If you like it or love it, fucking Fortnite. Let's steal this shit and put a battle pass in it. Where the a battle pass?
Fortnite,
really?
Fortnite is bullshit. Fortnite has been was supposed to come out with this campaign for years ago, and they have never done it. That shit's still in development. But that fucking multiplayer, that shit just keeps rotating. I don't know. I really don't.
Activision doesn't see that. If you want to appeal to kids, make this shit free. Make Warzone free, but a lot of kids don't like Warzone. Just competitive with skill-based matchmaking if you try to get good and shit.
You know, I don't really think that what they're trying to do is be compelled to kids. I think what they're trying to do is trying to stay in people's faces, because it's like the people who are mostly buying these games are grown-ass adults. So I play Call of Duty. They keep putting out Call of Duty, so you see it every fucking year. So kids are gonna get it. There's no other game in the, like you said, this game has no real competition. All these games are, this game is in its own. In the FPS world, it's what it is, and it's not. And I don't see it really getting any better. I honestly don't. I don't. No.
From what Vanguard put on his fucking what Vanguard put on his fucking Snapchat. I mean not Snapchat, Instagram. It was code for something. He's like, you love something, or they some shit he's put, but because I could tell he didn't want to put no skill based match. He wanted to make the game the way he usually make it, because Treyarch always been my favorite. Always been my favorite. Broke her fucking chair. I broke my OG chair. Motherfucker was already cracked at the face.
I think about the game and I go back and I try to remember what Modern Warfare 2 and what COD 4 was like. And it's like the games then was not so amazing. It really wasn't. They still had that game had its glitches. It had its fuck ups. Like, I'm sure you remember the fucking One Man Army, fucking YouTube shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the game had its issues, but the game was fresh. It was a fresh game in the FPS market that no other game ever played this way. Didn't. And it still stands. It's like it fought Halo, and it kind of beat Halo, because now Halo is going to shit, from what I'm hearing.
No, Halo just got pushed.
And now, this shit, everybody's losing their mind over space matchmaking.
Hold on, let me put my shit back. Yeah, like but Halo is they going to shit. 'Cause surprisingly, it's the story mode that pisses you off because all of them connected. 4 was kind of stupid. 5 turned Cortana into a fucking evil bitch for some reason. I don't know why. Dean as fuck. But the multiplayer was dope. It's the story mode that was just went straight left. Like they tried four tried to be Call of Duty.
All of them started.
Four had fucking loadouts and shit.
All of them started like trying to pick off each other because they trying to steal each other's fan base. Like fucking, I remember Halo Pros was sliding over the Call of Duty and back and forth, and you had that whole fucking game battle scene and shit like that.
Yeah, that was Microsoft's fault by taking the money out of Halo. That was a dumb idea. That. That.
No, right here.
Oh, what you need to slow? This?
Yes.
What the fuck is this?
A toaster.
Oh.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're falling asleep, so.
Yeah.
It's snoring.
Yeah, I thought we had the fucking toaster.
So,
yeah, like I'm getting Halo Infinite, but I'll probably get it on PC. If I get a PC strong enough to push that shit.
Fucking master race.
Hell yeah, man, because I feel like I gotta wait till they come out with the Series X and the PS5 2.0 first. Because neither one of them don't know how to make a console with an SSD. That shit is still experimental. Some people's shit was crashing and shit when it first came out. The SSD is still too expensive. Still it costs a lot. She said only one side worked. It'll probably toast the inside of your bread if you want to toast both sides. While she still have it, I had a slice I did. No, as you done?
I might probably go eat. I don't know. Fuck, did I eat today? I ate earlier. I'm actually gonna go heat up some food. But if you're still on, I'll get back on. If you're still on in like a half an hour.
All right, I'll be on.
All right.
All right, Lily, stop snoring.
She's out. Yep. Turn off your system.
All right.
All right.